Hey friends, oh my goodness, do we have a fun video tonight. We're going to be using tumbling blocks from Dollar Tree, aka Jenga blocks. Holy Toledo, they are so versatile, so much fun to work with, and I might have snuck in a little holiday one because I just couldn't help myself. Anyways, and hey, welcome to the Carfus. Anyways, friends, hey, by the way, I'm Colette with Blessings Craft Therapy, if you didn't know, and if you did, thanks so much for coming back. All right, let's get to the projects. All right, so here we have the tumbling blocks, also known as Jenga blocks from Dollar Tree. I also have some wood glue, and I'm going to put a dot of wood glue on each end of this block, and I'm going to do hot glue in the center. We do the wood glue for permanence. We do the hot glue because we don't want to wait. And then I'm going to put another block on it, and you'll see there's some glue that kind of seeps out. I just wipe it off. It's fine. You want to make sure that your blocks get as close together as possible and as even as possible. I found these tumbling blocks at Dollar Tree, and I was so excited because I had never seen the two different colors in the same box. I was so excited. So I thought, hey, this sounds like a super fun project to do. So you'll see here I did a dark one, a light one, a dark one, and then we're going to do light one, dark one, light one. We're going to do 2 sets of each, okay? So again, same process. I did wood glue on the ends, hot glue in the center. My hot glue is hotter than the sun. Like, the hot glue comes out of this so molten hot. So if yours doesn't, you might consider using a different kind of glue or being super quick, because if that glue dries before you get them super close together, you're going to have kind of like it be wonky. Just be mindful of that. Or use a super hot glue gun like I do. But you'll see here again, I did a light one, a dark one. Now we're going to put some more glue on each end, and then do the hot glue in the center, and then we'll put another light one on top of that. Easy peasy. There are so many different patterns you could do with this. I just happen to do easy. Listen, you know who I am. If it's going to be too complicated, I'm not going to do it. So easy is the name of the game for me. And if you didn't know, I craft for stress relief. So this was, if it's not easy, I probably am not going to get stress relief, so I won't do it. So here we have our blocks, and I'm just going to arrange them how I want them, which I do one going one way, one the other, and kind of alternate it. Now we're going to do wood glue on the end, hot glue in the center, and then we're going to glue it to another one. See how I'm alternating them? You could glue them again, any configuration you want. Then we're going to do some more wood glue on each end, and then more hot glue in the center, and then we're going to glue it to another one. We're making a big square. If you didn't know, we're making coasters. Can you believe it? Oh, I love coasters. I think they're fun. It's a cute way to jazz up a room without taking up a lot of space. So, this one you'll see I put wood glue on each end on both sides of this, and then hot glue on the center, because we have to glue it to 2 different sets of Jenga blocks, right? And then we're just going to squeeze it together really close. I think this looks really cool. I think it's like deco. It just makes me think of almost like inlet wood kind of stuff. I don't know. Anyways, then we're going to finish this off by using these adhesive backed cork from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to trace out my shape of our coaster. Then we're going to pull off the backer. We're going to put that down the table, and then we're going to put our coaster on that. Then we're going to make sure it's on there really good, and then I just sanded off the excess. You could be as fussy about it as you want, but look at how cute this is. Quit it right now. I am so excited about this. Look, my little cup fits on it. So pretty. I think it's so pretty. I love it. I'm so excited. And would this not make a great gift? Yes. Yes, it would. All right, we made our coasters recently, so now we're going to do a little container or a little stand for them. So I originally started with 2 light Jenga blocks in the center, and then I glued a dark one on the end, and now you'll see here I have wood glue on each end and hot glue in the center, and I'm going to put another one in the center of that little cluster I did. Ta-da! Then we're going to go to another one. These are so easy, it's not even funny. Again, wood glue on each end, then hot glue in the center, and then we're going to put that one on the other end. See, we're just putting them on each of the centers. It's so easy. And again, we do hot glue because we are impatient and we don't want to wait, or at least I am. And we do wood glue for permanence. Ta-da! So there it is. So now you have almost like a cross or a star. And then to that, we're going to do same process, glue on each end and then hot glue in the center. And then we're going to hot glue it standing up. And we're going to put that on each end of the dark ones. You could do this one color. You don't have to mix it up like I did. I just thought it looked super pretty. And I was super excited because I haven't seen these tumbling blocks in this color before at Dollar Tree. So I was so excited. I had to make stuff with it. So that's what we're doing. Look at how fun. And if you haven't seen it, I did a project with making coasters out of these Jenga blocks, and holy Toledo, they came out so good that I wanted to make a little stand for them. Oh, so happy. These make me smile. But again, you'll see I'm just gluing these Jenga blocks to each of the brown ones just to make, or the darker brown ones, just to make a little, it's not even a container. It's just a little stand for our coasters. I've said it before. I will say it again. Coasters are such a cool way. It's very small, so you can add to your decor without taking up a lot of space. Look at how cute this is. Like it just, I don't know. I think it's cool. And here are our coasters that we made. Let's pop them in. Look, they fit. They fit. Could you put other things in this? Probably, like a candle or something. Maybe. You could flip it over and put something on top of it too. Look at how much fun this is. What? And they were all from Dollar Tree? Come on. Easy peasy. Makes a great gift. You could put them, you could do the coasters and the stand. And now you've got a gift set. What? You're welcome. So I found this candle warmer at Dollar Tree, and I have some little Jenga blocks. I also have these cute little ornament things. They're little wooden angels that I had gotten from Dollar Tree as well. And one of them I'm going to use without the wings. All right, so we're going to start. And I also have two little beads, and I have this piece of drop cloth. I got it at Home Depot. It's huge. But anyways, a little bit of hot glue on the top of our Jenga block, and then we're going to add our little wood bead. And we're going to do that for both Jenga blocks. Easy peasy. Okay, so next after we do that, we're going to take our drop cloth. Now I have it's like a rectangular, I can't even speak, words are hard, a rectangular piece, and I'm just going to cut it down the center to make a square. Do I have exact measurements? No, I kind of just eyeballed it. Don't get too fussy about this, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little hot glue on the top of our, what's it called? We're going to put a hot glue on top of the wood bead. And you'll see here, I'm just kind of figuring out how long I want it to be and how I want it to lay. So once I have it figured out, I put my hot glue on the top, kind of in the back, and I kind of make sure that it's on there. And then we're going to put a little more hot glue on the side of our Jenga block, and I'm going to fold over. This is the first one we're doing is the Virgin Mary. So we're going to just fold it over, and you'll see I kind of like manipulate it every which way just to make it look like I want it to look. And you'll see it kind of fold over it and glue it and kind of press it. It's not rocket science. You'll see it's easy peasy. You could use any fabric, by the way. You could use muslin. I just happen to have this drop cloth on hand, and I was doing, I'm trying to work out of my stash. I'm trying to be better, friends. I'm not. It's not being successful. I go to Dollar Tree way too often. But anyways, so you'll see here if there's a gap, I just add a little bit more hot glue and make sure that it's on there. And I also noticed that, this is, the drop cloth is a little too long. Then I'm going to cut it and just, it's fine. Again, don't get too caught up in being perfect about this. Then I have a little square left. So I'm going to take some hot glue, put it on our drop cloth. And then remember that little angel we took the wings off of? We're going to put that on our hot glue. And then we're just going to, it's going to be the baby Jesus. So we're going to just put some hot glue on our little wood thing. And then we're just going to fold over the corners. Is it perfect? No, it's not supposed to be. This is like one of the most forgiving projects because it's supposed to be kind of, rough and like primitive. So then we did that. Then we're going to add some more hot glue to it on the side. And we're going to add this to the Mary that we made. Look at how cute it is already. I love it. So then we have this other square of our drop cloth. I'm going to put some hot glue on the wood bead. And then I'm going to cut some smaller rectangles, and I'm just going to put some hot glue on that Jenga block, and I'm just going to wrap the drop cloth around it. Does that make sense? Because we want there to be like a headdress kind of situation. I don't know what that's called. The head covering, whatever the head covering is. Forgive me. No disrespect. I just don't know what it's called. But anyways, we're going to put this on so it looks like a tighter robe. And then we have the headdress on the top. Then I had this is like a paper wrapped wire. And I'm just going to take some of that and twist it around the center so it looks like there's a tie on the robe. Look at how fun this is. What? And then on the top, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to make like a circle with it, and then kind of twist it so that we can just put some glue on it and put it on the top. I am trimming down that headdress because it was just a little much. But you'll see here, I made a little like circle with a little twist on it, making sure it fits. Yep, it does. So let's get some hot glue on it. I didn't put a lot of hot glue. I just wanted to make sure that it was going to stay put. So it was just a little bit, and I just put it on the back near the sides kind of. Be mindful, hot glue's hot. Don't hurt yourself. But you'll see here, I'm just putting it on, and then I kind of just press it so that it kind of goes around that wood bead. Look at how cute. Now we're going to do the same thing with this one that we did with the other one. You know, just kind of hot glue down where you think it needs to be. Trim if something's sticking out that you don't like sticking out. It really isn't rocket science. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite projects. I got to be honest. I love doing this because, again, it's very primitive, but it just fills me with so much joy. Easy peasy. And like I said, I got this drop cloth from Home Depot. You can buy it in this huge. I bought this drop cloth, I can't even tell you, probably 4 years ago. And I still have a ton of it. It is such a good, it's a like value for your money, for sure. But again, here you'll see I just doing the same exact thing, just pressing down here and there. Now, these are fairy lights. Got them from Amazon. But you could use any kind of lights if you want. We're going to put a little glue on the bottom of our little Joseph, and we're going to glue it on the inside of this warmer. Hold it so that it doesn't move around, okay? Because if the hot glue isn't set, it will move. We're going to do the same thing for Mary and Jesus. We're going to put them on, and then we're going to put them in there. Sorry that you can't see what I'm doing. It was just very challenging to do it sideways, but trust and believe, I put them in there, and I stood it up. And then we're going to take this is raffia, and we're going to take all of our, it looks like a rat's nest, I know, but these are the fairy lights, and I'm just going to shove them inside that. Don't worry about it being perfect. Just see, they're so thin that you can kind of just try to put them in there. And I'm trying to get them kind of to go behind Mary and Joseph. That's what I'm trying to do. But it's not perfect, but it's okay because the wire is so thin that it's very hard to see. Then I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on the bottom. And remember that raffia I mentioned? Well, I'm going to start shoving that on the bottom. Again, I'm not getting crazy about being perfect or making it look just so, because again, it's supposed to be a barn, right? It's supposed to be a stable. So it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be all over. I trimmed up my raffia a little bit. I turned on my little fairy lights, and are you kidding me? Look how cute this is. Then the last touch, I took one of those little wood angels, put a little hot glue on it, and put it at the top so it looks like the angel. What? Look at how cute this is. I can't. If you like nativity scenes, this makes me so happy. Look at how cute it is. Turn it on and stop it. Right? Oh, it wasn't hard to do either. Look at how cute this is. I love it. And wait, lights off. What? Yeah. You're welcome. Anyways, friends, thank you so much for watching. And I hope this inspires you.